She said, I don't like it when you talk about rich. Well, we have to save Social Security without cutting it like everyone wants to do, cutting. We're going to save Medicare because it actually works. We'll get rid of the waste, fraud, and abuse. We're going to do things like they used to be done, but we're going to do them even better. I'll tell you one thing. I've gotten to know the people of this country. And somebody asked me today at one of the big stations, they asked me today, what's your biggest surprise? And my biggest surprise and my biggest joy is that the people of our country are phenomenal. They're incredible people. They're really smart, really dedicated, and they really love the country, and they want to see it be great again. They want to see it be great again. So the guys come up to me in the wall, the people we're negotiating with, the guys that are getting all of this money from lumber, and they say, how do you build a wall? Well, now, the other day, I'm on television, and one of our opponents is on television, and my wife comes up to me, she said, I don't believe it. The guy that I'm running against said, we're going to build a wall. And then yesterday, somebody also said, another one, we're going to build a wall. Where the hell were they? Number one, they don't know how to build a wall. If it's going to be a wall, it's going to cost them 10 times more. You know, the old post office, it's under budget, ahead of schedule. That's the way you have to build. They don't know what to build. They don't know what to do. It'll never get built. But then they come up to me, the new one is, Donald, you know Mexico's never going to pay for it. I say 100%. I say not 98%, not 99%. I said, they're going to pay 100%. Well, how could you get them to pay? I said, because the cost of the wall is peanuts. I haven't even figured out the cost. The cost of the wall is peanuts, absolute peanuts, compared to the kind of money that Mexico is making off the United States. And that's not including all of the drugs that are flowing right through their border. That's not included. So these guys will never, ever ask. Now, if you talk about that, Mexico has lobbyists, believe it or not. Everybody has a lobbyist. Every person that deals with the United States, they have lobbyists and special interests. So when they come to me, they say, look, lay off Mexico a little bit, you know, come on. They can't do that to me because nobody gave me money and I wouldn't do it. And I'm working for one group of people, and that's this group of people. That's all. One group of people. I'll give you an example. I told you about drugs before. Jeb Bush, who's a total stiff, by the way, a total stiff. Jeb Bush, listen to this. The head of his finance committee is a friend of mine. His name is Woody Johnson. He's from Johnson & Johnson. Woody Johnson, Johnson & Johnson, has a hard time with the Jets. Woody Johnson is a good guy. He's the head of his finance committee. So then when you wonder, why is it that the politicians don't put out drugs to competitive bidding, and then you see Woody Johnson works for this guy. When he was governor, we have, what kind of cities do we have in Florida? What kind of cities, right? We have sanctuary cities in Florida while he was governor. Right after he left, Florida went to hell. I was here, Florida went to hell. And this is what we have. But anyway, so when you have Woody Johnson, now you have other Woody Johnsons, meaning other people in other industries, taking care of all these people. So when they go up, and then they say to him, well, you can't do that. These people took good care. Johnson & Johnson put up millions of dollars, the drug industry. You can't do that. They're going to say, oh, you're right. They were very nice to me. They're right. Okay, $300 billion a year down there. When they come up to Trump and they say, you can't do that, I say, I sure as hell can. I sure as hell can. There is so much money that's being wasted. Some people think it's 25 years to balance the budget. I said, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? We'll do it fast. Now, here's the thing. We'll do it fast, but we'll have a better country. You'll have better service, not worse. You'll have better service. It'll be a better country. It'll be beautiful, and we're gonna do it, folks. Now, listen. Here's what's important. Here's what's important. So you have the big vote coming up very soon, right? Very soon. We have it very soon. You got to do one thing. I don't want any of your money. I don't need your money. What we need, and it's not me. Otherwise, we just wasted our time. Look, the cover of Time magazine many times over the last few weeks. I mean, months. I mean, can you believe it? The last time I walked into my desk last week, and there's a picture of me on the cover of Time. I said, oh, I figured it was a postcard or something. I didn't even know I was on the cover. There it is. There it is. Turn that around. That was such a great... And you know what? I don't talk about the other story. That story was written by somebody that gets it. That story, you read that story from last week, that story, and I don't say that. I don't promote Time magazine. I couldn't care less. That story, they get it. That story was something special. Now, we've all wasted a lot of time. We've all wasted a lot of energy. In my case, I've wasted a lot of money if this doesn't happen. I don't care about the money. But the energy is incredible. No, I think we have a really good chance. You know, when we won New Hampshire, there were questions like, you know, I talked about the Muslim. We have a tremendous problem. And I said, we have to study it. We have to see. There has to be a ban. Nobody's going to say that. We have problems, folks. We have problems. We got to find out. Radical Islamic terrorism. We have a president who won't even use the term. You can't solve a problem if you're afraid of it. You can't solve a problem if you're not going to even mention the name. So we're going to solve the problems. We're going to make our country so strong. We're going to win again and again. We're going to win so much. But here's what you have to do. You have to go out and vote, or we're wasting our time. The movement ends, and that's the end of it. So I want to just tell you, and I leave you with this, I love you people. I've been all over, and what I said to my friend is true. I love you people. Get out and vote. We're going to make America great again. We're going to win all the time. We're going to bring our country back, and we're all going to be proud, once again, to be citizens of this incredible country. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you very much. We love you. Thank you, folks. Thank you.